This is we've got a bit of a dynamic going on here. The dynamic is we don't ever know what the fuck's going on. So
it's just
I like it
as it comes.
Yeah. I think they call it winging it. That's what the kids call
Winging it?
Winging
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All good.
Dude,
On.
we good?
Recording.
Yeah.
Good. Locked and loaded.
Dude, thanks so much for hanging out with us, taking some time.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for having me.
We were genuinely stoked to be like, they said yes, just because we're like, you guys are a big name. It's
Oh, you mean I had a choice?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Too late now. You're in.
Don't worry, people have said no, but they're probably people that already know who we are.
They know better. Yeah.
Shit gets real uncomfortable in here.
But it's all right. You know what's? It must be a really nice thing. We've spoken to so many people today about like who they're excited to see, who they're excited to be playing with. You guys are continuously referred to as not just like an amazing band to be on stage and performing with, but also just like good dudes. So shout out to you guys because you've got a great reputation outside of being amazing musicians.
Well, we pay everybody to say that, so good to know it's paying off.
Yeah, it's worth it. You're doing
So
a great
this
thing.
is why you want success, right? To pay people to say nice
Of
things
course,
about you. Yeah.
100%. You gotta.
Fuck the music.
No.
The first few years sucked.
No, honestly, like for when going back to the beginning of our tour, I mean, in the year 2000, our first record came out in 2000, and we did an Ozfest back in those days. They did 3 or 4 of them back in the day, and we just loved. It was like a summer camp for bands, So we've been around for a little while now, and we know just about everybody, and it's like a reunion.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
come back and seeing all of our buddies. We're just up there
for
watching
sure.
a little bit of the Asking Alexandria.
Sounded great.
Saw our buddies in Skindred and Lamb of God, Hailstorm, Panther. Like we're buddies with all these guys. It's fun. This is great.
It must be cool to be able to come to the other side of the world and not only know that you're going to get a great reception, but also do it with so many people that you've come up with and got to know. And it's like a holiday with your family, but you don't have to spend every night with them.
True story. No, I mean we really love coming over to Australia. We love it. It's been number one. It's such a beautiful country, and people are always so friendly and great, and our fans are just so loyal. It's been 8 years since we've been here. We were scheduled to come over on the record before the pandemic, and that ended up falling through. And then the pandemic hit, and 8 years went by. And our management company actually told us that it wouldn't make sense to come over right now. Financially, we were going to be taking a hit. And we says, listen, we got to figure it out because it's been 8 years. The fans are loyal to us. We got to be loyal to them. We got to go back and we got to see them. So they figured it out, and
This is way to do
here we
it
are,
too.
man.
You get to throw in a few like solo headline shows. You get to do the festival run, which feels like a great thing because people get such like the beautiful thing with a metal festival, particularly, is you get such a dynamic range of bands. You're getting bang for your buck. They're getting to see like you guys and Pantera and like said Hailstorm. They're seeing these like wide range of bands
Right.
for a great price that you don't really get. And look, it's a long way away from everywhere else in the world to be here. So you kind of have to make it worth it.
Absolutely.
That's the way to do it.
100%. Honestly, I wish we could play more shows here. We've gone over to Perth a few times. It's the guys that sit behind the computers and they figure out the schedule. They say, doesn't make sense to go here or whatever. But we go where they tell us. But I mean, I wish we had more cities to play. Honestly, we love it.
With how connected, the world is now through internet, social media, all you posting that, is there ever that sort of, with an 8-year gap, man, like in a country like Australia that you have a great following, is there ever that sort of, that little bit of anxiety where like, fuck, we're about to announce an American or UK tour, we are going to get bombed in the comment sections by Australians going, why not Australia? Because I've been that guy.
What's funny is it always seems to be the case. We go to, I don't know, let's come up with a random city. Let's just say we just played Cincinnati, Ohio. We literally played there last week, and then we announced like the next leg, and there's always somebody from Cincinnati saying, come to Cincinnati, and it's like we were just there. Like,
Pay attention, little man.
Yeah. So, I mean, we get a lot of love from all the fans all over the world, and I honestly love to see it, and I love that management gets to see it too, because hopefully that lets them know, hey, see,
we've got.
It does make sense for us to come over here after all.
Yeah.
We got to do our own headlining show over in Adelaide, and that was, I know it's a smaller market compared to say, Sydney here, but again, like they came out and we sold the show out, and it was incredible.
We watched footage at Boys in Wage War were playing with you guys.
Yeah,
They were showing they're like, look at the crowds. This is sick. Like,
right.
It's so cool to give a place like Adelaide that maybe we don't always get those opportunities because of Knotfest. That's cool. You're able to make that work for them and give them an experience that no one else gets.
Absolutely. Well, the people in Adelaide also get the benefit of the fact that we're huge wine fans, and there's amazing wine in the region.
Yeah.
And one of our favorite vineyards, Penfolds, is there, and so that's part of our motivation is to go there to drink some wine.
Yeah. Next to it, they come back. We're doing the Hunter Valley. They'll be doing in the green. Like
big outdoor festival surrounded by vineyards.
I
That's
can
what
see
you want.
that.
That's what you want. All right. Well, what we're going to do, we like to have a little bit of fun on the channel, so we're going to give you a couple of would you rather's and quick fire this or that questions.
Oh shit!
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where it gets a little bit sort of testy. So on like you're out here, you've done, this will be the second festival of the run. You've already done a solo show. If you had to, gun to your head, choose only headline shows or only festival shows for the rest of your career, what would you choose?
Headline.
Headline.
Yeah.
Are you at a point where it's because you guys are so fucking big? It's not like you need to we're trying to drag in the new people.
Yeah.
You guys are headliners, so you've already got the people there for you. I get that. It's a smart move.
Full production value, all that sort of stuff.
That's actually my motivation behind it is, when you come out to a festival like this, a lot of the bands can't bring what your full production is as a headliner.
Yeah, sure.
And we just got done doing the large portion of the tour this past year with insane pyro and amazing production. And so as great as the show is, and we're going to have a great time tonight, the fans will be awesome. I do miss having all of our toys.
Boys and their toys.
Yeah, exactly
It's a cool
right.
thing to be able to do to bring that. I get that. You find out there's a band member that's sick that can't play a show, and you get to fill in. What's the band you want that to be? One band that you'd love to fill in for to play a show with.
Oh, I mean, honestly, if they told me somebody, took Charlie out tonight, I think I could step in.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let me make sure I clarify this. All respect to Charlie, because he's killing it, man. He is doing everything in his power to make it sound like Vinny is up there.
Cool.
There's nobody in the world that could actually, do that.
Replicate.
Charlie was so close with the brothers, and it's awesome. So let me make sure I say that first.
Sure.
Because all those guys are my bros.
Yeah, it's out of a love for the band.
I'm just saying, as a huge Pantera fan,
Sure.
I think I know most of the songs in the back of my head already. I could probably pull it off.
You don't have to learn the set beforehand. You're like, I got this. Don't worry about it.
I got probably 80% of it.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
All right, a couple of quick fire ones. Don't think too hard about it. Just give us the first answer that comes to your head. Metallica or Slayer?
Metallica.
Maiden or Priest?
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Priest.
Oh, okay.
Pizza or burgers?
Burgers.
Movie or TV series?
Shit. See, that's a tough one because with Disney Plus now,
Dude, there's so many good
I'm
things.
crazy Star Wars nerd. And I'd probably have to say movies because then I could go back and see all the original movies like Empire.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you were, I'm just going off a tangent here.
Yeah.
If you were to be cast in the Star Wars universe, what character would you like to play?
Oh man, I would have to be some kind of Sith Lord or something.
You have that vibe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can definitely see you rocking that for sure.
All right, donuts or ice cream?
Neither for me. I'm not a big sweets
No.
guy. No.
Okay, more savory?
No. What's that?
More savory sort of stuff? You prefer...
Meat and potatoes. Yeah.
Hardy. It's a hardy man.
Yeah.
You touched on you're a wine lover. Beer or spirits though?
Okay, see, that's another tough one because what I drink is spirits,
Sure.
especially bourbon or whiskey. But I own a brewery back home, so I have to plug the beer as well.
Sure, yeah. And everyone should go check it out.
Yeah, right.
All right, comedy or horror?
Comedy,
Comedy. All right.
Call or text?
text.
How do you
On
feel about
that.
FaceTime?
Yeah.
What's that?
How do you feel about FaceTime? Like if someone just straight up FaceTimes you.
And you get a notification, it's like FaceTime incoming. How
It
do you feel?
depends who it is and what time of the day it is. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning and it's for some of my buddies that are on tour and I'm sitting home,
Don't.
then, well, I mean, most of the time I'm sleeping if I got my kids that day
Sure,
or whatever.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
always fun to be the guy at home sober when my buddies on tour are not.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like, but see, then what happens is when I answer that FaceTime, then I know that I have to go down to my bar in the house and I have to pour me one and I have to do a shot because that's why they're FaceTiming in the first place.
So he knows not to answer. That's the smart. You're in bed, be like, I'll get that one tomorrow.
Yeah, no,
That's-
right, exactly. If I get up, I got to do a shot.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, now this is the tough one. Okay, this splits the channel down the middle. It split most bands down the middle as well.
I don't know for drummers. I feel like drummers have one answer here. You go, but
Okay,
I'm just gonna
okay.
say I reckon I can predict the
You're gonna
answer.
go on stage tonight. Okay, completely dry and warm, ready to go. Before you go on, you have to put on either cold wet socks or cold wet underwear to do the set. What do you choose and why?
Cold wet underwear.
My man.
Yeah, that's a classic drummer thing. Every drummer has said that because they're like, I'm with my feet.
That's exactly it. That's the answer.
You're right, and drummers the only ones I'll actually allow that with. As a yep, that makes sense. You have a logistical reason. Everyone else, you fucking idiots, deal with your wet feet.
No one wants sloshy toe syndrome, bro.
I don't want a slushy dick, and I've always said that.
You know what? 2 or 3 songs into this set, anyways.
It's gonna be that way.
You
Yeah.
got your balls are wet.
Once
and
you,
it is
that's
what it
you're
is,
already
so.
warmed up. I don't want to walk on stage and be insta chafing and no, thank you. That's not for me.
Nah, man, I'm up there. It's gonna get all sweaty,
Yeah.
and the soup's gonna start cooking, so we're good, man.
Well, have fun cooking the soup tonight.
Oh, I plan to.
Well, dude, thank you so much for hanging out with
Thank
us,
you guys,
man.
appreciate it.
Neither of us have ever seen you guys before
Yeah, this is the
either.
first for us, so it's nice to be an exciting night.
I'm excited to pop both your cherries.
Thank
Thank you very much. There's the tagline.
Legend, man.
Thanks so much,
for taking
man.
the time.
Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it.